Hey guys, Pete Klein here. This is episode 7 on how to code a Minecraft plugin. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make custom crafting recipes. So let's get right into this video. So what we're first going to do is we're going to create a new Java class. Now, we can call this like whatever. I'm going to just call it recipe for convenience purposes. Now, let's go and create a function. So, public void, and then we'll just call it implement a recipe, just so we can organize our classes. You could do it in the onEnabled since we're going to be calling this implement recipe just right in here. So recipe dot implement recipe. This should be static void. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to create a item stack for whatever item you want to do. So item stack, let's do experience bottle is equals to new item stack material dot experience bottle. Now you could go and set, well, let's do custom item meta. So item meta exp bottle meta equals exp bottle dot get item meta. There we go. Now we can just set a display name. We'll call it pizza, just for the sake of this. We can set the lore as anything. So I'll just do arrays dot as list, and then after we could do something like get some simple XP. Yeah, we'll just do that. exp bottle dot set item meta exp bottle meta. So this is just a nice simple item stack. So now if you want to start getting into doing the recipe, we're going to do shaped recipe. So this is if you want to do a shape. If you want it to be any like shape you want, or like just anywhere, you do shapeless. Now I'm going to do shaped for now, but I'll show you shapeless after. So shaped recipe exp is equals to new shaped recipe. Now we need to create a namespace key. We're going to do it from a string. And then we're just going to write experience bottle. And then exp bottle. Now for me, I'm going to get this underline. It's just going to say replace with objects.require non-null, because it might be null. So we'll just do that. Now what we're going to do is exp dot what's it called, shape. And now this one, it's going to require 3 strings. And what you can do is you just format it like the 3 lines for each one. Or you could just leave it as like empty for another one. Or like a space for it. So I'm going to go and just make it so it's something kind of like that. So the S's we're going to turn into sugar, the B is going to be a bottle, and then the pound symbol is going to be ink sacks. Sure. So let's do exp dot set ingredient. Now it's going to ask us for a character. So let's just do like the star. Then we can do material dot ink sac. There we go. And we'll just copy this because we're going to do it 3 times total. That one's going to be S. That one's going to be B. The S is going to just be some sugar, while the B is going to be a bottle. Glass bottle. Now, we need to go and add the recipe to the server. So, to add it, it's as easy as get server dot, it's gonna ask us to implement that. There we go. So get server dot add recipe and then exp. Now, the thing is, if you're testing your plugin a lot and you're using something called plugmanx, where it just unloads and reloads it, or if you even like just /reload your server, having this here will make it so you have to completely restart the entire server rather than just reload. We can get around it though by doing if get server dot get recipe and then just namespace key dot from string experience underscore bottle does not equal null. Dot get recipe. That's why. I did a little mistake. I put it in the wrong line. There we go. Now it's gonna ask us to replace it with the require not null. If it doesn't, don't worry about this. If it does, you could do it or not. Doesn't really matter. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get server, because this is looking for the recipe with the name of, with the name like ID as experience bottle. And so if it exists, then we'll just get server dot remove recipe namespace key dot from string experience bottle. Now I'm gonna just hover over it, replace with that. And so yeah, now if it exists, it's gonna remove it, then add it. If it doesn't exist, then it's just gonna add it. You could do it, like if you're gonna be changing up the recipes, this is a nice way to do it, just so then, yeah. But if you're just keeping the same one, I guess just do that. This is more like testing purposes, reloading your plugin multiple times. And yeah. So with that now implemented into our on enable, we now have the crafting recipe. So I'm gonna show you Shapeless recipe now. So we can just copy this right here. So shaped recipe, we're gonna change that to shapeless recipe. Shapeless recipe. And now for that, all you have to do is exp.add ingredient. Now you can set, you could do just the material. So material dot glass bottle. And now anywhere on it, it requires a glass bottle. If you have multiple, instead of copy and pasting that multiple times, you could do 3. And then material dot glass bottle. And then everything else is like the exact same for this and for the item stack for creation. The only thing is you can't shape it. You just put the ingredients in and yeah. So I'm gonna remove that. Now, normally people won't be able to see the crafting recipe the second that they go and join in. So if you want to go and show them how to make it, so, well, if you want to show them how to be able to make it, then we're going to need to create a events class, implements listener. Then we're going to do at events handler, public void on join, player join event. Now we're going to call it E. So when someone joins, this event will get called. So now we're going to just have a player P equals E dot get player, just letting us easily know which the player is rather than doing E dot get player every time. And now we just got to do P dot discover recipe, and then name space key dot from string, and then it would just be experience bottle. We can replace with that, end it off, and then boom. That's going to discover the recipe when they join. Now, if you're testing stuff out, you'd also want a on leave. Oh, jeez, I accidentally pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Accidentally pressed the wrong key and it started messing it all up. So we're going to do a PlayerQuit event now. And then p dot get discovered recipes. Dot remove. And then, yeah. Now we just gotta declare that. So get server dot get plugin manager dot register events new events, and then this. And there we go. That's how you create custom recipes, where you can then add them to your server, and yeah. If these ones are important just because if you remove a recipe, it's like whenever you're adding them, just like add multiple of these and then remove them again. Just because if you're having like if you're having a recipe only available for a small period of time, if you don't remove it, they're gonna be able to just get it. Like, they'll be able to still craft it. Even if this recipe is gone, it's gonna be in the server. So you'd want to go and just, yeah, remove it from each player, like add it to each player and then remove it when they leave. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm sorry for not doing videos that often. If you guys have liked this and want to see more, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to read them and hopefully do a tutorial to teach you guys more. I hope you guys have a good day and see you guys later. Goodbye.